NASA's gotten some interesting data that's collected in the past couple days.
Yeah. Which I didn't even know this was going on. Which makes me wonder how many other NASA programs are going on that nobody knows about.
A lot.
Until they find something, right? Probably a lot. Who knows? But yeah, I guess, so we sent out some small satellite, I think it was called the Dawn, to get close to this dwarf planet that has this really wacky long orbit.
Yeah.
That I guess this thing was like discovered back in the 1800s, but just recently was categorized as a dwarf planet. I think it's called Ceres.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Ceres or US or something like that. But the cool thing about it is that as the satellite's getting closer, it's taking kind of a live feed of this dwarf planet rotating, and you see the sun and how the side of it's that's lit up by the sun. And as it's rotating, there are these two really bright lights on the surface of this dwarf planet that are pretty close to each other, and it's very clear to see. And you can see it off of NASA's website. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can get those feeds. I don't think satellites broadcasting to YouTube or anything. I think it's probably a secure channel.
Some guys,
you might think.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Hubble telescope to look at some boobies.
But it looked to me like it was still being lit up even as Ceres was rotating towards the shadow.
The dark side.
The dark side.
Or nighttime side.
Yeah, the nighttime side of it. Yeah, which I don't... So NASA apparently doesn't even know what this stuff was. They were talking about anything from ice volcanoes, whatever the fuck that is.
It's a thing, bro.
Apparently that's a thing. I don't know the physics behind an ice volcano.
Sounds like a video game type thing that would happen, but...
Yeah, I don't know. How would that work? I'm not even going to try and understand the physics of that.
Science.
Or some sort of wacky volcano, but it's like too small of a planet to have like an active molten core, probably. Who knows?
Spoiler alert, we're not scientists.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah.
In case that wasn't apparent by our lack of knowledge about everything.
I personally think they're aliens. I think that's
just
throw it out there. I'm just gonna throw it all the way out there.
It's like someone driving past you on the road has their high beams on. You're like, dude, turn those off. And
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah. No, it's some weird liquid. It could be even maybe be something that hasn't been discovered
Glacials,
yet.
they were saying? No.
Yeah, like an ice patch or some other sort of frozen
But, I mean,
patch.
it's very, I don't say systematic, it's very rhythmic when it goes on and off. It's very much a pattern, it seems. And so, it's not...
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be
Volcanic ice.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
I do. I think
I don't
it's...
say I believe in aliens, but we're very, 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 very small and very...
That's exactly
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
That's exactly it.
We are so small
We're
on
very
a...
finite and very big.
Yeah. On a grand scale of things, we are so small and so insignificant that I think it's...
To believe that we are alone.
To believe that we're the only, planet with life on it, that's kind of almost self-centered.
Oh, it's very self-centered. I'm right with you guys there. That it's the universe, even just the observable universe that we've seen is so big that, I mean, there's people who have done the math that even if it's like a millionth of a percentage of all the observable stars have a planet, and even a millionth of the percentage of those can support life, and even a millionth of a percentage of those actually develop life, you're still talking about billions of planets that have, some sort of form of life. I think a lot of it is we're expecting to see, and looking for carbon-based life forms like us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you just look around the Earth and what we can observe on Earth, and you might as well be talking about some aliens.
Yeah.
You start talking about bacteria and some funguses.
Oh, man.
And deep sea fish.
Deep sea
Every
shit. Yeah.
every year there's new shit found on fucking Earth.
Yeah, right?
Earth. There's like, oh shit, look at all these fucking dozens of things that we just found.
Yeah. So I'm there.
But there's no aliens.
Yeah.
This is on Earth. We live here. We've been here.
Yeah, but who's
Thousands of years. We've been here.
Oh yeah, we know. We know.
And then you're talking about out here. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
no, we have fucking no
Right?
idea.
And that's what I love, too, because we've really kind of had the observable universe really, really getting to where we can measure, like, electromagnetic spectrums and that kind of stuff. That's like, all that shit is less than a century old. Certainly less than 2 centuries old. You know, again, not a scientist, not an expert, but I don't think it was until, like, the 40s and 50s where things like radar and more electromagnetic detecting devices were starting to be developed, you know? Well, I think radar was actually in the 30s. At any rate, it's still very new in human history. And the hubris of man to be like, well, check it out. Granted, the universe is billions of years old, but we've been looking for a solid 70 years. We haven't found shit. You know, you're like, what? Therefore,
nothing exists.
None. Yeah.
Because we're the best, and we would have found.
Right?
Real hard, dude. Real hard.
Yeah, real hard.
Real hard, bro.
Yeah. I'm excited about this stuff, and we've seen some other cool things coming out of NASA with some of their cool photographs and all that. I think it's going to be interesting getting the public back interested into space exploration and whatnot. You know, we went from developing the airplane to landing on the fucking moon, or making a movie about landing on the moon, whichever you believe, within 70 years.
I can't wait for the actual thing.
I just can't wait for some Total Recall shit, dude. I just can't wait, dude.
Right? Mars colony stuff?
Fucking
That'd be
take me,
great.
man.
Oh shit, did you guys hear about that? There was like some big contest where
Yeah.
people won a trip to be on the first Mars colony.
I can't wait for those assholes to die.
They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die on that trip.
Fucking die, man.
I mean, I'm all for them. I'm all for them.
Yeah, go for it.
It's
Well,
getting us closer.
That's the exact same thing
Exactly.
everybody said about Columbus and like Leif Erikson.
I can't
like,
wait for that.
That fucker's never coming back.
Assholes ain't coming
You
back.
guys are gonna get, you're gonna get eaten by space krakens. That's what's gonna happen.
But no, seriously, they ain't come back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Either way, it's a huge step forward in just space colonization and leaps of science. And if they don't come back, we're probably going to learn something from it. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll take them photos.
It's a great
Yeah, we'll take some
sacrifice
photos.
for sure.
It's like, this is the point where they died. Therefore, we need to do this.
yeah. There's a lot of fantastic sacrifices that have been made in the name of science. Some not voluntarily, but this is what it is. I wish you all the best of luck, but you know.
Speaking of space travel, I think we said something the other day about the first spaceship with Neil Armstrong and cell phones.
Oh, how there's more.
There's more technology on a
cell
smartphone
phone?
now
Yeah.
than there was on the first space shuttle to the moon.
To land on the moon.
Yeah, the thing that landed on the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking mind blowing.
Well, it goes to show what we care about, what we throw technology and throw money at. Because
Because
apparently,
NASA's no longer a thing that can send things into space.
Well, I think India launched some sort of space rocket, to Mars or whatever mission. Anyways, they were sending something into space, and it was like a $75 million program, right? That's like the salary of some athletes in America.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we could just put a spending cap on, baseball and throw that money at NASA or privatized space firms, and we'd be mining asteroids and shit,
Nobody likes A-Rod right now.
I was gonna say,
Take it out, take his
or we could have Space Station A-Rod, and I'm also behind that.
Yeah. What
It's
the
all
fuck?
him like
stripes.
$60 million. Nobody likes that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that.
There was an article that's like, oh, he got his hit in his first spring training. I'm like, oh, he could go to space.
Honestly.
Exactly. How about we do, I would rather have we could take what we spend right now on sports in America, and I'm just choosing sports. We could choose whatever, fashion, whatever the fuck. We could take something that is kind of played out in America.
I'm trying to think of something real fast. I couldn't.
First, I'll even do something geeky. First-person shooters, whatever. It's something that's played out.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Space.
Right?
We're losing
And
so
instead
many viewers right now.
have... Oh my gosh, right?
We only have 5. It's fine.
Yeah. And set up some sort of like crazy sports league on the moon or some shit with that money. Anti-gravity, or just in orbit. It doesn't have to even be on the moon. It could just be in orbit. I'd watch anti-gravity death ball. That'd be awesome.
Why is it going to be death ball?
Because that'd be fun.
Yeah, you could throw your opponent into the atmosphere. Just raw. That'd be great.
Have fun in space.
Yeah, with robots or convicts or whatever. Whatever it is.
God, this is sounding like a horrible action movie more and more.
It's fantastic.
Oh, hey, fan film idea.